Chat, welcome back to another episode of the Goldblooded podcast, man. You know, episode 10, you feel me? I'm KB. We're back, man. We're back, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
back again. Yeah.
like we just, this is the first time we recorded this, not
Yeah.
Like we
knowing what
never
was
left.
going
Like
on.
we
Like we
never
just
left. Yeah.
nothing happened at all. Everything has just been smooth. But um,
Calm.
yeah, I'm assuming my guys different. Denver and Gifted have been doing well, right? How y'all been doing, man?
Absolutely, man. Having me a great time. I got my water here. I'm feeling healthy. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting right. Also, replaced my toilet seat. And now we in the building, man. You know, go to say playing really good basketball. I don't really have anything to complain about.
Facts. Denver.
Why'd you put so much emphasis on toilet seat?
Yeah, why did you do that? That's a bit strange.
Oh, yeah. Because that toilet seat, man, was not working.
Oh, so you didn't fix it. Okay.
Had to get it reinstalled, man. Had to get it reinstalled. We good now, though.
Yes, and just to get into the flow of things, Chat, I've been good, Ramadan's ended. Yeah, I'm kind of sad about that, but hopefully I can make it to the one next year. Ain't Mubarak to everyone who's listening. You feel me? Because this will come out later today, because we are recording really late. But to get into the swing of things, the first game of this week, we played the Dallas Mavericks, and it's actually been a rather solid week for us in general. We win this game 104-100 in a very actually close game in my opinion. What were your guys' thoughts in this?
In your opinion, it was a 4-point game.
Yeah, it was very close in my opinion. I feel like some people may think it wasn't close. We had it in the bag the whole time. So, what did you guys think of this game in particular?
Impressive win. This was the Andrew Wiggins game for me.
Impressive win, especially considering the masterpiece that Steph was able to put together.
Facts. And just for those of you who don't know what he put up together, we can just zoom in real quick. You see this whopping 5 of 18? You may think, is that Klay Thompson?
Missed all of his twos.
Is that Klay Thompson? No. It's his partner in crime, Wardelius Stephonius.
He was 2 for 13 on twos.
2 of 13 on twos, 3 of 5 from 3. He had 7 rebounds and 7 assists and 2 blocks. So he was on his Draymond vibes, just doing everything, single doubles type beat. And shout out to Steph for putting up a stinker. And why did it just zoom back in? Okay. But to go back to the game in general, yeah, shout out to Wiggs. Wiggs was definitely our best offensive player tonight, in my opinion.
He was very good defensively too versus Luka in that game.
He was. Luka was putting on an absolute masterclass from what I remember in this game. He was cooking offensively, period. And we can actually get to what their box score was. Because we actually did shoot well from 3, for the team in general. Moses Moody as well had a very solid game. But just look at what Luka was doing in this game. He had 30, 11, and 12. So a 30-point triple-double, shooting 11 of 22, so over 50%. 5 of 11. 5 of 11 from 3. And PJ Washington poured in another 20 as well. And what I just realized is PJ Washington another player that stays cooking us? Like a role player that continuously just plays well. Because there's Naz Reid, there's a bunch of players who just come up against the Warriors and actually turn out well. But Denver, what was your thoughts about this game in particular? Any key moments for you that stood out during this game?
I feel like the biggest factor was them being able to take Daniel Gafford out of the game because he didn't play as much as he normally. He was in foul trouble for a lot of the game, and then also just they were able to do a really good job of keeping him away from the rim. He only took 8 shots. So
yeah, that is very.
I feel like that was a really big thing, especially not having him on the floor on defense as well.
Yeah, I agree as well. Another thing that was notable for me, just against the Mavs in general, is something of note. Daniel Gafford in general is one of the most he's very antsy defensively. He likes to block shots. He likes to obviously be able to impact at the rim from a positive perspective. But my biggest problem with him is that he's very jumpy. He will bump on it. He will bite on any pump fake. There's games where we played against them earlier in the season, and this is when Dario Saric was playing, and we were actually able to just he was just roaming off of Saric to the point where he just wasn't even guarding him. Now, if there was any other team or any other player on the Warriors who actually had the ability to pass Saric the ball, we could have been eating off of that. But his inability to actually understand who's on the floor and who he's guarding just to roam off, he just thinks I can roam off of anyone, I can shot block off of anyone, and if you throw a pump fake at him, he will jump. Hence why he got 5 fouls in this game in particular, because he wasn't doing a good job guarding the basket, and defensively he just was not in the right positions, and we kind of caught him lacking majority of the time. I think that this is one of our better defensive games, even though Luka did put up an amazing stat line and Kyrie did too. I just felt like we were consistently like on a like when I see the Warriors defensively like in stride, it's like a string and everyone like is rotating and moving correctly. Like it's you hedge, not hedge, sorry. You play the gaps, you read the lanes properly, you switch at the correct times. And when you actually do these things correctly, which they did in 22 and they picked it up in the postseason especially, your defense looks almost swarming and you don't even realize that like there's no 7-footer on the floor because everyone's in front of everyone. Everyone is making the read for the next play, and you're in the lanes constantly. And it's like
and that's why Draymond is so important, that because the way that he digs over it can play those lanes, but also how he communicates and makes up so much ground is so imperative to making that type of play style defensively work.
I 100% agree. So to me, even though Luka and Kyrie together actually put up one of their better stat lines of the season against us, I still think you did a really good job holding the Dallas Mavericks and their really good offense to what it was in that game in general. Because aside from Luka and Kyrie, no one really else had it going. They shot 44% as a team and 38% from three, which is good, but you limited them in that 2-point aspect. Half of their field goal attempts they couldn't convert on at the rim because of what you were doing defensively. So shout out to you. I still think there's an issue with them guarding the 3-point line, even though they actually run teams off the 3-point line one of the most in the NBA. But when they like play the drive and kick game, sometimes the Warriors when they're not in the string, they just give up really quality looks. And to be honest with you, I actually think that was the problem the very next game, because we played not the next game, because we played Houston after. That's my mistake. We played the Houston Rockets, and this was another good win. Now, for those of you who didn't know the lore about this game, this was the final chapter. This was the battle of them all. I was on Twitter, playback, fighting for my life because Rockets fans were telling me to come outside.
Warriors come out to play.
Tari and Ishan was taunting us, even though he never played a lick of basketball since January. And we ended up shutting the door on them bitch ass niggas. Yeah, we did. We shut the door on them. Yeah, and I did call them some bitch ass niggas because certain individuals didn't come outside when we won the game. So you can't tell me to come outside when you're not outside yourself. You're in your house, I'm in mine. You telling me to come outside, I come out, you're not outside your house.
It's very strange when you see games like this, because this is another one of those games where it's like when they need to lock in, or when they want to lock in, I should say,
they look
then
completely
they do it.
Different. They look completely different, and I know exactly what you mean.
They came out of the gates. I think it was like a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Early, we I'm not gonna lie, Denver, we got onto these niggas early. Like defensively, we were causing so much havoc in the lanes, especially steals and converting turnovers. My God.
Oh yeah.
We were in sync. And obviously Klay Thompson sees an old foe in Houston and decides to go off, as usual, like Steph Curry as well. And
I said this before, KB, like they haven't beaten us since basically COVID era. 2019 is the last time the Houston Rockets have beat the Golden State.
And that was in the postseason, right?
No. That
was in the regular season. Yeah, you're right. It was the COVID season. So damn, these niggas, we really do own these niggas in general.
That was when they went uber small ball with PJ Tucker at the 5 and Rocco at the 4.
Yep, what Denver said. And that to me is so funny, because no matter how inconsistent this team
that was pre-pandemic, so that feels like 10 years ago.
Pre-pandemic, yeah. It feels like a super long time ago. And this goes to show that no matter how bad this team can be sometimes, how bad the execution can be, how we have Corey Joseph playing minutes over guys who are going to be rotation guys right now, they refuse to lose to the Rockets at any point. They will lock in. Klay Thompson, when he sees the Rockets, I'm dropping 40. Like that is the mindset that he has. So everyone had a very well-balanced game. This is one of our best wins of the season, if you ask me.
I do agree. This is definitely one of your best seasons of the win. I said one of the best seasons, one of the best wins of the season. I'm really tired, guys. I'm sorry.
So I'm pretty sure. Were they already on their like little losing streak at this point?
Yeah, they were.
Oh, okay.
I remember because the Mavs
I think
blew them out
it was
before
only
this,
like
I'm pretty
2.
sure. Yeah.
Who are y'all talking about?
Still, the Rockets.
The Rockets.
Yeah, I think the Rockets lost the game before they played us. Did they not?
I think so.
And they got blown out by the Mavericks, I think 2 games before this. Or maybe the game before this, I forget, but they were losing.
Now, I want to just show y'all some of the shot making that Klay was doing in that game, just to give y'all some visual. Because when this brother just sees Dallas, I said Dallas. When this brother sees Houston, it's
up.
It's
up.
He turns back the clock. The shot making in this game was absurd, like absurd. Just watch. Game. He's already on timing. You switch, and that's another thing. Defensively, look at this. Obviously, no Sengun, so you could throw a double at Jalen Green easy. So you switch. You have TJD. Draymond recognizes there's a big on him. Immediately runs and challenges him. And I think the hands in this game from everyone in general was on point. Your timing was excellent today, and it's resulted into a lot of stuff. Deflection. Klay catches into TJD's hands to Steph. Steph pushes the pace a little bit. Recognizes Klay coming off of the pin and whacks.
Had a little something to say. No, I was talking about Klay.
I thought you had something to say. I'm sorry. Off the pick and roll. I think this is when he self-created. Yeah. On a Ben Thompson.
Versus Ahmed, yeah.
Overdose.
Like, he love that baseline fade. He loves that.
Dylan Brooks, he's with us. Thinks. Oh, this is gonna sound hella nerdy, but Steph is wearing the same shit that he wore in Game 6 of 19. I just wanted to let the record be known. But
bro, they take this matchup so personally, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, they take it
leg
so
sleeve and shoe combo is the exact same of 19.
They take it so personally, and nobody from that original team is even here anymore.
No one's even there, but they just have to always stick it to that team.
But blame Tari Eason, right? Because he's the one who's doing all this.
Yeah.
I mean, he did poke out.
Look at
that shot.
Bro, this brother was cooking.
Yeah, he was, man. Klay Thompson, Trace Jackson, 2-man game. He made that.
Like, that's just insane. When I seen him make that, I just knew it was one of them games, bro.
That was insane, bro.
I swear I haven't seen him hit a shot like that all season.
No.
You got it. They took so long to get into this action.
You know the fade coming.
And he was just talking this shit. This is crazy. And credit to the Rockets. They did make a few comebacks in this game. I did feel like a little bit uneasy, but
look at that.
When you see stuff like this,
oh, Van Fleet got lost. Bye.
This is insane, bro. Insane shot making from Klay.
Yeah. Look at that easy handoff. Give me that. Give me 3.
I'm not gonna lie, Chad. There's nothing prettier when you see Klay Thompson cooking. His shot is just so nice.
Oh, by the way, I just want to point out real quick, because I don't think we said this on the pod yet. We're finally seeing more of the Steph, Klay, Draymond, Wiggins, Trace lineup, and it's producing very, very.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Yeah,
because I do want to talk about. Because I have sample sizes of that. My goodness,
crazy shot.
But chat, yeah, shout out to Klay Thompson. Honestly, one of the best games from the Warriors this season, executed at a high level from everyone. Steph poured in 29, Klay poured in 29. You got 20 from TJD just strictly off of lobs, which actually, you know what? I do want to show some of that.
Was a story.
It was insane. Yeah.
It was. You shot 58% from the field, 59% from the field, and 49% from 3, and 88 at the line with 25 attempts. You shot 22 of 25 at the line, and you held the Houston Rockets to 42-30. This is like a primetime Warriors win, where it's like they come in, they completely dominate a team, and they took this matchup completely serious. Shout out to Jabari Smith. He was their best player on this in that game tonight. 24 points, even though he was a minus 21.
Yep.
Yeah, that's insane. But chat, before we go to the next game, I actually do want to show TJD's makes really quickly, because there's a few plays that stood out to me because in terms of like lob catching and being able to play him. Let me show these clips really quickly. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right. Some of these plays, chat, were like, this is why I've been asking for you to play him a lot. Pick and roll slip.
No one else on his team could do this a year ago but GP2.
Yeah, Kevon Looney can't slip off the screen this fast. His hips are cooked, and he had surgery on them. So like,
hey man, respect Jeff Green, or not Jeff.
Hell no, Green. He couldn't turn like that neither. I ain't gonna lie. That brother, I actually hated him on our team so much. You know that?
Hey man, what's your problem with Jamichael?
Right here, Steph gets trapped on the ball screen, swings to TJD, and a finish. Like, I've been saying for so long, because you have Steph and he still gets respected so much by his peers about him being just an on-ball scorer, you're gonna get free points in this pick and roll when they send two. So when you have someone like TJD who's a lob catcher and a finisher, I'd said you can easily get yourself between 8 to like 19 points a game on a high, and he ended off with 20 because these are just plays that are easy for you to finish. You're getting practice layups in game constantly by you just setting a screen,
especially in the 2-man action he does with Clay.
Yeah, especially in that action. Their synergy between those two is insane. Right here, those are good offensive rebound. That's just
like he doesn't attempt a shot outside of the paint, and he's getting 20.
Look at that.
Give me those.
Every time he's I want you to notice, every time he's getting a layup, like off of like in the half court setting, it's because two are on the ball because he's setting the screen. And one thing about TJD that's actually very underrated is that he's a very good slip screener because he still has a bad inability to set screens, so he uses it to his advantage. I'm being so serious. Like, he can slip a screen very quickly. And this one makes it so effective. You get the switch here. Now you have Fred VanVleet. They pre-switch. Swing. I think this is...
Damn, I thought that was going to be a relocate.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a relocate too. They had a lob catch here, I think. Klay Thompson goes, switch. They set two again.
Look at that. Look at that.
Again.
Finish with authority.
Off of two. It's a constant chat.
Finish with authority.
Consistent pattern of I'm setting two. Klay comes off this ball screen, draws two, TJD finishes. Did they run the same play twice? No. Like, it's stuff like that. It's the easiest actions ever.
Corey Joseph.
You said what?
Corey Joseph.
Corey Joseph what?
Oh, no.
We could have had that. We could have had this way earlier in the season, but
yeah, that's the insane part. You actually could have had this way earlier. You could have had this in November, and you could have actually been figuring out lineups and figured this out figured out that lineup way like longer than you should have. And speaking of that lineup, we can actually talk about that right now before we get into the next game. The Warriors' new starting five has been actually like extremely productive. And by the new starting five I'm talking about, it's Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins. It's essentially your original starting five, but you substitute Kevon Looney for TJD. And this lineup has been extremely effective, especially defensively as well.
Yeah.
The pairing of TJD and Draymond Green, like I've been saying for a very long time, can be very effective together, especially in a year where you have Draymond Green actually being a very high positive offensively, especially being a shooter on the floor. So I actually want to show the starting fives plus minus because it's actually very it's very nice to look at, bro. 1, 2, 3.
Absolutely.
Where am I? Oh, I thought I was missing Klay. I am missing Klay actually. Let me share my tab really quickly. Yeah, so
we got numbers.
We definitely do have the numbers. So Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, Trace Jackson Davis, and Klay Thompson. This is only 49-minute sample size, but you are, let me just zoom in here. You are a plus 26 net rating, with a 120 offensive rating. And just to put that in perspective, you're the best offense in the NBA with Steve Kerr on the floor. And you have a 94 defensive rating, which is the best defense in the NBA when you're on the floor. By far. So when you have played this team like minutes, when you played with this lineup, minutes that you should have been there for like a minute now, it's been clearly a lineup that's been a clear positive. And it's taken Steve Kerr. How long has it taken Steve Kerr to figure out this lineup actually worked?
7 months.
7 months, chat. 7 months. Damn,
70 games, give or take.
And by the way, don't forget, right? Like
middle of the season, obviously give him a break because Draymond, had he needed to go find God or something.
Actually, Draymond said it today. When he hit someone in the face, he got thrown into jail. So, yeah, that is true. But
I just want to like paint this perspective too, right? Like, keep in mind, we spent a lot of time asking for Trace to just get minutes in the game, period. And then once he started to get minutes, okay, now can he not just be the backup 5 when Dario is not on the floor? Okay, now can he play with Dario? Okay, now can he play with Draymond? Like we had to level
first
up.
Is like, can he play with Kuminga as well? We have to say,
that too, yeah.
Can he play? True. Can he play with Kuminga? And I'm not gonna lie, chat. This is gonna sound very rude,
man.
Well, we've been a much better ball club when that nigga, what's his name? When Kevon Looney doesn't play, respectfully. It's
damn, we forgot about him already.
Hey man, I love Kevon Looney, bro, but he hasn't been with us this season, man.
God, bro, you have to really remind me. We were really running Dario at the 5 for half the season.
We really were. I just want to let the record be known as well for TJD, since he's been a starter, just not even including like the minutes where he's actually gotten more minutes off the bench. 9 points a game, a block, a steal, like half a steal, 5 boards, 72% from the field, clear positive on the floor. And like I said, this lineup in general, one of your best lineups, period. Your best lineup, to be honest with you, your best lineup. And the whole reason why is because I don't even think the offense is the reason. Defensively, Draymond and Trace have this switchability to them almost, because Trace is actually pretty decent at switch defending. I'm not saying he can guard everybody because he can't, but he has he's decent at it. He can move his feet. Draymond's obviously a quarterback guy. He's going to help guide you to the right spots and put you in the right positions to be able to block shots. And we've seen it in games where TJD's rim protection has been some of the reasons as to why we were able to close out games. A perfect game like this was against Boston when we were begging him to play in December, where Jaylen Brown was trying to get to the rim and he was smacking it off the glass. And I've been saying, a guy of this caliber, TJD, is something that you've been needed beside Draymond Green. And I'm glad they're finally able to play together, because you can clearly see it's been working. A 94 defensive rating with starting 5. I don't even know what their actual defensive rating is together on the floor. I could actually find that out right now, to be honest with you. But my whole point is this, chat. Like, you have a lineup composed of these guys, and you finally have actually found something that worked. Finally found something that worked in its entirety. And Draymond Green, there you go, right here. And Draymond Green and Trayce Jackson-Davis, when they're on the floor together, have a 102 defensive rate, a 103 defensive rating, which would be, I still think, the best defense in the NBA, if I'm not mistaken. I can double check right now, but I'm still pretty sure that's still the best defense in the NBA when those two are on the floor. So what does that say about this duo and this pairing? And this dumbass nigga Steve Kerr was worried about spacing the entire time. You've been rocking with Kevon Looney for years in the starting 5. I'm not worried about spacing. But now when you're seeing TJD, you're worried about spacing when he's actually a vertical spacer and Kevon Looney isn't.
I mean, hey, man. Kevon Looney does have a C3 pointer in 2K. So,
by the way, chat, my fault. I actually wasn't even sure if they'd be the best defense in the league. They'd be clearly the best defense in the league. Clearly. Minnesota are 108.
Yeah.
They're a 103, bro. There's a 5-point difference. But play these niggas together more, man. Please.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for this example.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I want to give Trace a ton of credit too. He's had many matchups this season where individually he holds his own pretty well.
He does. That's what I'm saying.
So
in terms of switching and staying in front of people, he's actually been pretty decent at it as well. Like they're denying his. Oh, I remember this game. Another win we should have had, bro. That Bulls loss actually hurt us. That might be a top 3 loss of the season too. There's so many bad losses, bro. Good defense on Luka right there as well.
When you think about the fact that we could easily have like 53 wins right now,
while being this bad, right? It's insane. With all the deficiencies that we had.
I think we've lost like 6 games by 1 point.
That's what I'm saying. Like this team. When people were telling me this team's a 10 seed, oh, this team can't make the postseason, I'm like, bro, this team is not as bad as some people are making it out to be.
Like, they're still better than what the record says for sure.
They're still way better than what their record says, man. Especially like since January onward, this team has been much different. Get that bullshit out of here, bro. That's good defense. And then Moody, I don't know what he's doing. That is insane, bro.
Crazy.
My God, man. But I don't want to show too much NBA film because then these niggas might go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the double block. Yeah, wait. Nigga. And he got the slam, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they show it, but he got the dunk as well. Wait for it. He kept running. Damn. But nah. Play TJD more minutes. Start him. Yeah, you're doing all that already. So thank you. It took you 7 months, Steve Kerr. You fucking do, bro. I hate this nigga so much.
Better late than never.
But never late is better.
6 months. October, November, December, January, February, March.
Now we're in April.
I didn't want to count draft day,
but they were kind of like leaning toward this lineup like towards the end of March.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't give them bail over here. We include April. Now let me stop. Let me share this down, bro. Because our next game actually was our first loss of this week. And it was against the Dallas Mavericks. In Dallas without Luka Doncic. Doncic as flight reaction.
We had no Kuminga or Wiggins, so we had no wings in this game.
The 106 to 108. And this loss to me, chat, I'm not going to lie, it hurt. It hurt because you were close in this game. Again, another loss where if you adjusted properly and was not a jackass, you probably could have been
coming back to TJD.
It's funny as much as we just praise TJD for his defense, switchability, being able to block a shot. I just want y'all to see how many minutes he's played in comparison to the rest of the starters. Just please see that.
He played 20 minutes,
27 minutes, 33 minutes, 35 minutes, 34 minutes. And your starting center played a whopping 20 minutes. Like, why? Why?
Especially given the situation where the only other front court players on the team available are Draymond Green and Kevon Looney.
You have no Kuminga and no Wiggins as well. And you somehow managed him to only play 20 minutes.
No Wiggins, no Kuminga, no Sarge, he's been hurt, but even then, he's kind of been out of the rotation. Yeah, so that doesn't even really matter.
Fake injuries. The nigga's not getting T anymore. Which is kind of sad because actually,
yeah,
I low-key fucked with him.
He was actually one of my like the pickups that I was most hyped about.
Yeah, I actually liked him with TJD as well too. I wanted to see some like inverted pick and like some 4-5 pick and rolls. It would have been kind of nice, and I've seen it work sometimes too. But again, you play, and even in this game, I don't even the fact that you didn't play Dario Saric at all. They didn't even play him. Oh, he wasn't available, but like, I don't think they would have played him regardless, to be honest with you. Again, you lose 106 to 108. Steph had I think he had another good fourth quarter. He was actually the reason why the game was close. Because the game was actually starting to get out of reach, and then Steph goes on to have another amazing fourth quarter.
I think he had like 17 in the fourth or something like that.
I think it was 14 or something like that. I don't know. 14, 17.
Somewhere around there.
5 of 8 shooting. Like just 30's doing 30 things in the clutch again, as he normally does in the season. And Steve Kerr's answer to this is to play CP3 and GP2 to close the game, even though he's seeing lineups that are composed of Daniel Gafford at the end. And the funniest part is the way we actually lost this game, and the game-leading basket was a layup, which probably could have been prevented multiple times previously if TJD was actually on the floor. But he was on the floor for that play in particular.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is
they just overcommitted.
The fact that you lost to a layup just goes to show you're done.
That hurt, man, because you kept saying during the game as we watched it, yeah, like Trace would be perfect in these minutes where we're not getting the board and no size to
And why would you
actually
sub him
block
out in
shots.
a marquee game? You need to win, and it's clutch minutes, and you want him to get more reps for the postseason, even if we even make it there.
Yeah.
And you tell yourself, yeah, let me take out the only positive front court option I have outside of Draymond to play CP3 so I can have Steph come off of floppies. Like, nigga, can you use your brain? Also, stop using Steph like he's JJ Redick. My nigga, I get it. He's a great offensive player. He's a great off-ball player. But my nigga, he is a on-ball player too. Stop using him to come off of all these pin downs like you're cooking the nigga's legs. You're never putting this nigga in a position to actually cook offensively. He's always off ball. He's always giving the ball up. He's always coming off the shoot off of a pin down. Give this nigga some I can't believe I'm saying this. Give Steph Curry some on-ball reps. Please. Please. I'm actually begging for it, bro. No diddy. Because it's like, why? Why do I have to see him play?
I think I need to go here.
Why do I have to...
My bad, I'm talking to myself.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Why do I have to see him play like the nigga's JJ Redick or the nigga's Kyle Korver or the nigga is Klay Thompson? Why am I having to see that? Respectfully, it just doesn't make any sense. And again, Moody came in today. I think he was decent in this game in general. But shout out to Kyrie, because Kyrie was the player of the game in this game, in my opinion. He, I think, had like 40 in this game. And he was cooking. No, he didn't have he played 42 minutes. It felt, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Wow, surprisingly, Kyrie actually didn't have a crazy game. I'm not, he had 26 on 19 shots, which is actually not, he played decent defense. Oh, chat, I'm sorry. It wasn't him. It was this nigga. PJ Washington, bro. He had 32 points and shot 5 of 8 from 3. I vividly remember in this game, I'm like, you just live with Derrick Jones Jr. and PJ Washington beating you from 3, and they just dead beat us from 3 defensively, which is why I'm not even angry about the defense played in this game too much, except for the TJD minutes in the last half of the game, because it was like the niggas that you wanted to beat you were beating you, and you were living off of that because it was keeping the game close. But offensively, you didn't have much going, and the lineups that you were throwing out were just horrible. But Denver gifted. What did you guys think of this one? Because, like, to me, it was. There's so much heavy lifting. Oh my God. Are these the turnovers from the scene?
It was just Dallas rebounds fourth quarter when TJD was out.
So I appreciate you showing this.
This is literally a TJD board.
This dunk right here, yeah.
That doesn't happen. If GP2 is replaced with TJD, that doesn't happen. That just doesn't happen. Yeah, I remember this. Steph had a bro. Steph's shot selection in this game was horrible, bro. That wasn't a bad shot. TJD probably could have gotten there. Look who's down there. CP3. Like, bro, that's insane. That's just insane. I'm sorry. That's so crazy. But no, that's insane, bro. Shout out to Kyrie. I think he was the player of the game in that game. He helped close that game in general. And PJ Washington, fuck you, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga pissed me off. But to get to this next game, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Keeping a whole stack with y'all and chat. This game, nigga does not remember a thing. I ain't gonna lie. We played.
I think we were yapping for like half of this game.
We were dead just chatting for this game, bro. Which is why I hate when we do that sometimes, because I want to really just give a breakdown to this, but I can't. I genuinely can't. But chat, we played the Utah Jazz the following game.
Oh yeah, that was the Juzang game.
Yeah, where he has a crazy amount of threes, right?
Yeah, 7 for 8.
Like when niggas just had, I think he had his yo, listen. Johnny Juzang was in his bag, Chad. Johnny Juzang.
I vividly remember them saying Johnny Juzang has his career high at halftime. I remember them saying that,
bro.
I remember them saying that. That was insane. But the
Warriors, by far, this was the kookiest game that we watched on Playback. By the way, like so much was happening in this game
by far. But no Steph in this game. So our starting lineup was Chris Paul just replaced Steph. I think we still didn't have B-Pot. I think we still didn't have Kuminga's his first game back. This was Kuminga's first game back with no wigs. We started B pause with Chris Paul, I was supposed to say Tristan Thompson. Good God, Trace Jackson Davis, and Draymond Green was Klay Thompson. Yeah, Klay Thompson, player of the game. I think Kuminga had a really good game for his first game back. He was playing really well in transition. I remember just attacking the floor in general. This was a game where the Warriors again handled business. That's why I don't remember much of that game. They came in, they seen their opponent, they didn't let up, they won the game pretty comfortably. And the only person who was really keeping them in there was that brother who was off the bench for Utah. I'm forgetting his name right now.
Johnny Juzang.
Johnny Juzang, yeah. Shout out to Johnny. But did anything stand out for y'all in this game in particular?
Yeah, he had 25 and a half.
Oh no, fuck that. Wait. No. I just realized something. We actually got to highlight it. I know I'm not even looking at the camera. I have a feeling that Denver is fuming after I said fuck all that. Hold on. I really want to show something really quickly. And I can't believe I'm gassing this up right now. B-Pods had 16 points. I need to show these niggas. I have to keep proving. I just have to keep showing this to y'all. What this brother was doing. And I can't find the game right now. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. He has 16 points on 6 of 10 shooting. And what was his 3-point percentage?
50%.
He only took 2 threes that game in general too. 7 rebounds, 6 assists.
4. Hold on, I got you, man. I got you.
Show the people the B-Pods clips, man. Oh, yo, Gifted is still. Oh, I gotta make the Twitter account.
This fucking guy, bro.
Him and his rate limit, man. I
can't trust him with anything.
Right, man. It's crazy, bro. His brother. His brother right here, man. You know, Gifted, you're something special, man. You know that?
You are something else.
It was something else indeed. Oh, wait. I got it.
I got it.
Boom.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I actually don't know whose clip is playing. Oh, it's mine.
No, it's mine.
Hey. Man, see, something special, man. He's something special. When he's actually like.
Is he doing the mouthpiece shit like Steph too?
So when he wants to be
I'm
like,
not gonna lie, he's a So
say it.
When he starts. Oh yeah, he made a one-legged 3 too.
And his mouth guard was was it not? Yep, it was.
Yeah, that was great.
So when he wanted to be Steph, he was hitting jump shots
with his mouth guard out. When he wants to be Draymond, he's setting charges and shit. Okay. I got it. I see what he's doing.
He has to role play.
He has to role play. Chat, is B-Pods the best role player in the NBA?
Oh Lord.
Is he? No, let me stop trolling. Ugh. That was tough.
He's Ben Simmons with a bit more aggressive.
Creation bag isn't that bad. Is he a little slow? Yeah. But it works. The finish. It works though. Like this is the B-Pods I like. He pours in 15.
This is the B-Pods I like. The B-Pods you've seen for all of 13 games.
This is the B-Pods I saw in college. All right, nigga. That's the B-Pods I saw, bro.
No. This is the B-Pods that we saw when he was struggling for PT.
Yeah.
I never forget that game against Minnesota where he had his breakout. And this nigga Steve Kerr goes, we need him on the floor every game.
I'm not gonna lie to you, KB. I've been thinking about this, right? I have a theory. What if Steve Kerr was like, all right, you're gonna be passive for like the first 65 games, so that way head into the playoffs, team just think you're not gonna do shit, but then you start being aggressive, and now it's gonna mess up the coverages now.
God.
Nigga, that's so counterintuitive. Because what if he just starts missing shots?
I mean, that's Steve Kerr. So I don't know what you want me to do with that.
This is this B-Pods I want. Aggressive, be able to pass the ball, can play in the pick and roll as a shooter and a guy who has solid in between game. And look at this. Drew a foul. Grift. He has that as well. Like, you know, like he got everything, bro. He could do everything and sell hot dogs. So like, how could you not be? How could you not be aggressive, bro?
Nah, bro.
Bro. But nah, shout out to B-Paz, man. When he actually has an aggressive game, I get so happy, chat. You don't understand. But nah, I don't have anything else to say about this Utah Jazz game. This was the filler game of the year for me.
Yeah, and I
that game was a blur, man.
That would directly lead into the Laker game, but we gotta say
no. Actually, I was gonna say save for. There's no point because I'm not talking about this next Sunday. Respectfully, I'm not. It's not. Nah. No. We could talk about this actual game really quickly.
So we're gonna address it, okay?
Yeah, we are gonna address it. We're gonna address these bitch ass niggas because I didn't get to talk my shit that much, and I will talk it here, nigga. My platform.
Yeah, because
we get to talk it over here, nigga. But Warriors stomp on the Los Angeles Lakers again, 134-120, in a dominant fashion, nigga. I'm talking. We came out the gate and we were scorching hot from 3. We were scorching hot in general. We're just scorching hot, period.
Yeah.
You feel me?
26 for 41.
From 3. We really put it on these guys. No Diddy. Like, I'm being all serious right now, bro. We absolutely cooked from the jump. And the reason before we actually even get into anything from this game, from the shooting, I want to go straight to B-Pods. I just really want to. Because he had 13 points this game. And I want to show some of the clips because he was doing shit that me, Gifted, and Denver were just surprised seeing this early. And let me just show y'all. Let me. The clips will speak for itself. Turnover.
Updated, yeah.
This is the first. You would think me before I even say what happens, and you see what happens.
Oh, that's.
I thought to myself. What did y'all think he was initially going to do? I thought he was going to pass the play.
I thought he was going to hold the ball, think about what he wanted to do, and
actually,
pass.
I thought he was going to sit there and wait for GP2 to fill the lane
and you pass the Klay Thompson.
Last I expected was a shot. Yeah,
but he sees LeBron James and says, "Nope, step back, Yaka." Insane.
Those right there are the shots that critically transform this team when B-Pods is taking and making those types of shots.
This opens up your offense a lot more. Kuminga
it really does.
Swings it to Draymond. Draymond in the high post, drives, does nothing.
What is yo? Go back. What is LeBron?
Shit. I don't know what LeBron is doing right there. Bro.
LeBron, you can't be talking about mind the game and you do this shit, bro.
Mind the game, you do this shit, yeah.
By the way, next
it's alright that he was ill,
right?
Yeah.
It does come out tomorrow. We're gonna do it Thursday, right?
Look, just watch LeBron. Just watch LeBron.
I got you.
Hell,
what is he doing?
Yeah, I have no idea what he was doing.
Bro, battery died.
He was still settling into the, you know.
This was surprising me.
No, I
never seen B-Pods come off of a DHO and actually be aggressive to drive and finish like that.
I'm surprised he didn't like stop and then try to do the hook shot.
Look at this.
Once he got close.
He's B-Pod.
Yeah, he just kept going.
That's great from him, bro.
Good for him.
Yeah. That's a good pass. This is what surprised me. Because you know what's crazy? When we met these niggas last time, there's a play where he was also here and ran this way and did nothing with the ball. In a similar situation, I was asking him to step back. And he legit stepped back and hit the shot. Look at this. Like he's finally understanding that teams are not respecting his jumper. Look how much they're gapping off. Like
look at that. Like look at that type of shot, bro. You couldn't pay me money to think he would do that based on how I've seen him play.
I've been saying he's a great step back 3 shooter. You know, 1.5 points per possession. You know what I'm saying?
It's low volume. Yeah,
over 50% the whole year. Step back threes.
He just doesn't do it enough.
He doesn't. And Denver was saying we wouldn't have. He was asking for the ball.
No. Stop. Go back. Please go back. Please go back. Please go back. Please go back. Look at this shit.
He was asking for the ball. He said, Klay.
Okay, pause. Right there, B-Paz would catch the ball.
I'm fake.
stop, pump fake, attack the closeout. The fact that he flowed into the catch and shoot, acting like a good shooter, is exactly what we need. Because my God, bro, I'm sorry, bro. But what makes me so mad about this guy sometimes is that he will just attack closeouts for no reason and act like he cannot shoot the ball. It's gotten to the point where we're watching the game like, oh, B-Pod shot the ball. Wow. Thank you for shooting the ball. Like, this is what he should be doing. That looks great.
Yes, that is insane. But nah, chat. Shout out to B-Pods. Wax this 3-pointer. And that was a timely 3 as well. But shout out to B-Pods. But in general, chat, the shooting in this game was insane. So insane that Draymond Green actually had his career night from 3. Actually, did he not? How much did he have?
Not career night.
He had an insane. Draymond Green had
He was 5 for 5.
Nah, Draymond was 5 for 5 in the first half.
No, I got it.
Crazy.
I'm not gonna lie.
You guys should the Draymond threes.
Because
mind the game.
You heard about mind the game, chat? This was mind the revenge game. I ain't gonna lie. TJD, DHO, draws 2, swings it out. Draymond Green wide the fuck open. And chat, usually after the first quarter, this brother is never cooking from 3 anymore. Denver, do you still have the splits on each quarter from 3?
Not right now. Actually, I can just get it real quick.
Look at that. Give me 3.
Bro, Kevin Harlan is the GOAT.
Yeah, he is, bro. They ran a split action for Draymond. That's how much he was cooking.
And then behind the back highlight, finish the highlight bangers. Let's get right.
He's running. What is going on here?
He's running back. Yeah,
running back
he
on
ran
Draymond
back.
Threes. Shit is insane.
Hey, it's hilarious, bro. And they instantly flow to the catch and shoot. Bang. Yo, Draymond's celebration be so funny, man. Because he yelling. He yelling.
Screaming his ass off, bro. That is insane. But nah.
So let me check quarters. So Draymond Green in the first quarter is shooting 49% from 3. In the second quarter, he is 56%. In the third quarter,
Yep,
12%. And fourth quarter,
12?
13%. So yeah, he shoots let me see. He shoots 51% from 3 in the first half of games and 12% in the second half.
Yeah, that's okay. He's such a first half merchant, my God. Yeah, I have no other words to say. The Warriors in general in this game, chat, this is the game we actually just watched right now. They were just cooking on all cylinders from 3. Are these all the 3-pointers at the end? Yeah. They were cooking from all cylinders from 3 in general. And it opened up with Draymond Green's first 2 threes to kind of set the tone. But the Lakers give up the most threes in the NBA. And for those of people who are wondering why the free throw differential with the Lakers is always so crazy, is because they give up the most threes. They play drop while also being able to drive and actually generate a lot more free throws than other people. So when they give up the most threes, you're not really attempting a lot of 2s, and they're getting to the basket willingly. So that's what just creates a free throw differential, right? But we were just clicking from 3 so much.
And I'm pretty sure they also, at least for a long time during the season, they attempted the least amount of 3s.
Yeah.
One of among the teams that attempted the least.
They also did as well. But chat, everyone was cooking 26 threes. I think that's a season high for us, was it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was cooking from 3. And I'll be honest, all the looks that you got from 3 today were pretty high quality.
I think my favorite part about this game too was there's a moment where the Lakers really cut it to 10 down the stretch, and it's like, okay, do we fold or do we sell? and we actually met the moment. Back-to-back threes, right? Like we instantly took the momentum right back.
Chad, look at how many threes we've already seen, and we're still at the 8-minute mark of the second quarter.
Yeah,
we still got a long ways to go. This is what Wiggins had back-to-back triples. I remember.
Yeah. The fake
and
shooting.
I'm not gonna lie. When something I really like to see is when Wiggins is cooking as a self-creator. I actually like watching that. Like here, he just recognizes he's going under. He's comfortable shooting that ball, and he just knocks it down. And all chat, like, by the way, those threes are actually important because they're like Draymond, not Draymond.
They were on a run.
Denver, yeah, they were on a run. Like Gifted alluded to, they were on a run, and the Warriors continuously responded over and over again.
Wait, hold on.
Bro,
nah, that is so fucking funny, man. That is so.
Wait,
hilarious.
can you screenshot that and send it to me? I'm gonna make it a thumbnail. I'm gonna make it a part of the thumbnail.
I'm not gonna lie, KB. Make that the thumbnail.
That's gonna be the thumbnail of the pod, or
Nah, that's amazing.
The thumbnail. I need that screenshot, bro. Yeah, that's good enough.
Yes, there we go.
I made the title. Warriors come out to play.
Hayes. Yeah, Jackson Hayes kind of in the way. But...
It's fine. I can remove them niggas out the way. It's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Man, bro, 26 threes is insane, though. I'm not gonna lie. Notice how most of Steph's threes are off the catch, too. Except for this. Man, bro, I'm gonna miss this brother when he retires. And then the dream. Oh, wait. Brother said, what is going on?
Nah, Draymond's hilarious.
I don't think he's ever said that line for Draymond Green.
Ever.
Nah.
GP2 is hitting threes.
Bro, everyone was getting involved, bro.
Everyone was getting involved, yeah.
Dorian Prince playing drop.
I mean, but look though. See this right here? That right there, KB. This is the stretch I'm talking about because they cut it pretty close, and then they just kept hitting threes and extended it. That's huge right there. Because all season long, this is where we lose the game, really.
Yeah, they make that run and they fold it instantly, but the Warriors continue to respond.
Then they fold in that fourth quarter, yeah.
And this is the B pause. He was calling for the ball and he actually shot it.
Another shot like that. I was happy today. I truly was.
I truly was as well. And we actually ended this quarter off pretty strong too. Like Kuminga, the gifted he sent in this.
And Wiggins hit that.
Wiggins.
Man.
Oh my God, we're not even in the fourth quarter yet.
Pick the picker.
BLB, hold it down. And he just left Steph wide the fuck open.
Yeah, that was insane.
I still don't even know where he got hit. Oh,
I wonder if he got hit or if he tried to really sell the contact right there.
It looked like Steph's arm did come up, but it was just inadvertent.
Slightly, yeah.
Man, we was clicking from three. My God.
Crazy. Yeah. We went dumb from three, bro. We truly did.
I'll be honest, though. GP2 actually...
Like, how many of these are even hitting rim?
The niggas, it was shooting practice today.
Oh, yeah, the GP2. Oh, yeah, wait. We had some crazy blocks this game, too.
No, we did have some crazy blocks, too.
Well done.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not going to lie. We got to get to the predictions because I actually have a few questions that I want to ask you guys that I'm interested to talk about really quickly. The Warriors, obviously, this week in general, have been playing some of their better basketball in its entirety. But they still have a few games left, literally 3 games until the season is done, which is crazy. It's been a nightmare of a season, if I'm being real. And I actually want to ask you guys, like, with the 3 games left, where realistically, like, what do you expect from the Warriors? What teams wins and losses? 3 games are left are between New Orleans, Utah,
at the very least,
and Portland.
At the very least, 2-1.
At the very least, that's true.
I think they
have the only game I can see them losing is the New Orleans game.
Exactly, yeah, same. And I think you play New Orleans in New Orleans. Let me double check if I'm mistaken here. No. You play New Orleans. Actually, your last 2 games are at home. Your last road games of the season is Thursday against the Portland Trailblazers. Friday you have a back-to-back, and then Sunday you're back at it again with the White Vans playing Utah.
Yikes.
I think it's very critical that they win 3. I will say,
I just random thought.
Oh, my
That
bad.
was in 2016, right?
Yeah.
The back at it again with that was damn. Bro, he actually became viral off of saying back at it again with the White Vans. Isn't that crazy?
Yep.
The things that you can go viral for is insane. Bro was on Ellen saying back at it again with the White Vans. I just want Ellen, by the way. He was on Ellen saying that. That's insane. But let me hold on. Because I need to show the Warriors schedule really quickly, so I'm a low-key gonna have to cut this short.
Yeah.
But Warriors play Portland, Utah, and New Orleans. Portland, New Orleans, Utah in that order. I think the Warriors have the possibility of going 3-0. It's very tough because you do have New Orleans on a back-to-back. You're coming back Friday. You could lose that game, but you really need to do win. And as the standings are current as they are right now,
how long of a travel?
Yeah, you are a half game back out of 9, which is still good because you can actually play a home game in the play-in and then play on the road. But again, New Orleans still has a fairly decent, hard schedule left. Sacramento still has some teams they could lose to. The Lakers as well, if they, because of injury and bad timing, they could lose some games, unfortunately. So, surprisingly enough, there's still some light left for you to somehow grab 8 and only have to play 1 playing game. Now, who you play at 7, I don't really know. It would have to be between like Phoenix and whoever's battling between 6 and 7 right now. I think it's Phoenix and New Orleans. So either the Lakers or the Kings, or even possibly the Phoenix Suns and the Sacramento Kings could drop as well. I mean, not the New Orleans Pelicans drop as well. So realistically, where do you guys think we can end for the season?
Ironically, the 6th seed is still in play, but a lot has to happen to make that work. I'm giving up on that personally. Yeah,
it was 8.
Well, no, the 8th seed's there too, but there is still a pathway to actually get the 6th seed as well. But the 8th seed is.
I don't think there is because everyone that's fighting for a playing spot is playing each other, and that would have to mean everyone who's above like 6 would have to lose, but they can't because that means that other people who are ahead of us still would win, meaning that other seeds would get locked. So
now there's teams that just have to lose. It's a weird variation. Someone posted it in the chat earlier, but if that specific combination happens, we can go take the 6th seed. Realistically, I'm not gonna bank on that though. I'm more so leaning.
To be honest with you,
I think they meant the 8.
Yeah, I think they meant 8. 1, 2. I don't think I actually even want to get 6. Well, you play OKC, but yeah, I don't think I want to get 6 to be honest with you. And it's insane, chat. Like I think about it so much. You don't have the amount of hiccup losses that you have this season. You could have been like right here or here.
Legitimately.
Or even if you actually did the adjustments that I'm not gonna lie, chat. This is gonna sound insane. If I was the coach, nigga, you would have been right here.
Yeah, so let me actually go on B-Ball Ref and highlight all the games. Hold on.
Because
oh Lord.
I'm
sorry
it's okay. This is not like, and that's what gets me so tight. This is not a team that's like a non-playoff team. This is not a non-playoff team, bro. We just seen the Clippers start folding crazy, even though they had a big one today. Dallas is starting to surge. New Orleans is slipping. Phoenix is unserious. OKC is very young. Denver's Denver. Minnesota's another young team. Like, this is a team that was still like, you could done something. The Lakers were expected to be better than this. The Kings, I low-key expected them to be here. You were expected to be better, in my opinion. I thought you would have been like a top 5-6 seed in this season, another playoff team. The Memphis Grizzlies were obviously another team that people expected to be better, but because of the fact that Ja was injured plus suspension, along with other injuries that kind of just stopped their season. But to go back to the main point, you have 3 games left. You need to handle business. And I think that you can go 3-0. And if Sacramento loses 2 out of their next 3, you're looking potentially at being an 8 seed and playing Phoenix in a playing game in Phoenix, which would be very tough to do. But playing 2 playing games, you can play 1. Sorry, my bad. When you do peace, the balloons pop up.
Oh my god, dude.
What were you about
No,
to
this is a lot. This is a lot of games. Okay,
Yeah, it's a lot.
so in order, I did the opening night game because nobody could hit a shot. So I feel like if we could just shoot, the Timberwolves game where Draymond choked Rudy Gobert, and the Timberwolves game when B-Pods went off, and we didn't have anybody because Draymond choked Rudy Gobert and everybody else. This was the Chet game tying 3. Sent it to overtime. We lost in overtime.
Mhm.
Of course, we all know what happened here. We all know what happened here.
Oh
We
my
all know
God,
what
bro.
happened here. This was the 30 turnover game in OKC. This was we definitely know what happened here.
Oh my God, bro. So many
I
bad
just
losses.
highlighted the Raptors video the Raptors game because that we should never
We
we
should have
should
never
have
lost
lost
that game.
Yeah.
I think we played New Orleans and Toronto. We got smoked back to back, like
Yeah. So
bad.
these 2 games. Then the Grizzlies game we lost to GG Jackson. The Kings game, this is when Steph dribbled the ball off his foot. And we lost. The Laker game, this was when Steph hit the go-ahead 3.
And they didn't play TJD to close. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was the game where
another
Steph
game
had,
where you didn't play.
this was the game where Steph had 60 and we lost in overtime. The Norman Powell
That's another
masterclass.
game. I remember that game. That was the other game where you asked Draymond Green to do literally everything except for sell hot dogs defensively, and
Yeah.
it didn't work because you had small ball lineups.
The hot dogs or the Hawks or the
That shit not it, man.
The hot dogs.
The Hawks or the Clippers game. Actually, both, to be honest. Because Norman Powell was getting so many open threes. They were anyway. The Bulls game that we lost at home.
Mm-hmm.
And then all these maybe the Knicks game here could be added because this was a game where we probably should have won. The Pacers game where we got cooked by Tyrese for his 1 game back.
Oh yeah, where he finally.
The Timber. Okay, I didn't highlight this game. The Timberwolves game where Steph played 29 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last Dallas game.
Yeah. So how many games is that in total?
I don't know. Let me see.
If you click on selected row, I think.
Shit. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 games that we either definitely should have or probably should have won.
Let's say we won all those 18 games, right? 44.
Oh God.
Let's just say if we actually executed the way we should have.
Just executed all 18 games.
Yeah, we would have been a 62-win team. We would have been we would have been with Boston for one of the best teams in the NBA. I just wanted to let the record be known. But it's unlikely. Obviously, you're not going to execute every game. Some things happen. You lose tough games. It's normal. I understand that. So let's just cut it. Let's cut it to there's 18 games. Let's cut it to 9, right? Let's say we went 9-9.
Let's just count like just the like the 1 possession losses. So actually,
how many of those?
So it would be. Would you count the Suns? So I feel like
I would.
You would count. Okay.
I would.
So let me actually. This overtime, obviously, and then 1 point overtime, 2-point loss, 3-point loss, game winner, up 18 with 5 minutes left, still lose. Not that game. Not that. Overtime. This was basically 1 possession until the last play. Same here. Yeah, so still a lot.
I already said it, bro. You win 9, you're a 53-win team.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Listen,
15.
you put out the lineups that you're supposed to put out, like the ones that we've been suggesting. You close these games with TJD. You actually make the right adjustments. You go from being a 44-win team that's battling for the 9th and 8th seed to a 53
Which
win
sounds
team.
crazy, by the way.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that sounds crazy. But you would be a 53 win team battling with OKC to get a top 3 seed. And even battling to some degree with also the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets for a 1 and 2 seed. Like, you could have clearly been one of the like actually better teams in the league. And I think you still have the same issues even if you close out properly. But it's just the fact that those games are still close, even with you playing like an absolute jackass, bro. Like, it's insane and not making the right adjustments. But
yeah,
that's all really much I have to say about this, bro. We have one more league left until the end of the season. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. We got to finish out strong. Any final words from you guys before we wrap this up?
Nope, it's 2 a.m. Have a great time. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Love all the support. Big 1K on Goldblooded. I am absolutely dog tired. I got to get up at 5 in the morning, so I'm getting 3 hours of sleep tonight. But we do it for y'all, man.
Oh wow.
So
yeah,
I mean, in a way, it's your own fault.
Nah,
yeah,
I actually had things I had to do.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's not my fault.
Chat, put L Gifted in the chat real quick.
No, put LKB in the chat because if we did the podcast on Sunday, we would have been good.
No. Because
have a good one, chat.
No. It's not. We haven't done the actual show yet, so relax. Well, first of all, Sunday we were supposed to record the pod, true, but I was very tired because it was a long day for me, so I was just very tired and I didn't feel like giving you guys bad energy, right? And so I'm like, okay, we could do it Monday. Monday got pushed, Gifted. Tuesday got pushed, Gifted 4 times, mind you, 4 times. So I pushed it one day.
We were supposed to do this before.
No,
we were supposed to do this during the game, or not before the game.
This was supposed to be pre-game. We're supposed to watch the Draymond
we were supposed
pod
to do this
as well.
in the afternoon.
We were supposed to watch the Draymond pod 2 pre-game as well, but Gifted just chalked all of that because
wasn't my fault.
Because he wanted to go to Whole Foods and get
15
cabbage.
minutes were essential.
Didn't want to go.
He wanted to go to Whole Foods and get cabbage, almond milk, and grapes. Like,
I got way more than that. I
don't understand why.
Respect me. I got way more than that.
Those are the only things that you talked about.
Well, yeah, because I didn't have time to address everything I got. Shit.
Fair. Anyways,
I don't want to do that though.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for those of you who are new
vexed
here.
right now.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, please, not now, bro.
It got me vexed. I
gotta go to sleep too. I gotta wake up at like 7 a.m. to get ready for Eid prayer, bro. I gotta get like 5 hours of these. And you know what's crazy? I know I'm not finna sleep neither because every night before Eid, I never get sleep. So I'm just prepared to be zombie at 7 a.m. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for those of you who are new here. Turn on the post notifications to be notified when we next upload as well. I've been KB. It's been my guys Denver Gifted. Appreciate for the 1K as well. For those who don't know, on the YouTube channel, we just hit 1K on Playback. Crazy growth in a matter of 4 months. Honestly, expeditious growth. Exponential. Don't even know what to call it. Honestly, can't find the words to describe it.
Both. It's both. Yeah. You know,
appreciate the love and support. Love the community so much and everything that we put into this so far. And hopefully the community continues to grow bigger and bigger. So, yes, sir. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Peace, people.
Peace out, people. Have a good one, man. Have a good year.